go all the way down.
Okay.
Mommy, when you're gonna come with us?
I'm gonna watch and follow you. Be careful.
Okay.
Okay. Now and I are able to share this. It's a dress for her and a t-shirt for me, and I think it's so cool that we can share it. So cute. I love it.
But we are, but you keep moving around. Stop.
I have to pull it out. It's not gonna hurt. Honey, it's not gonna hurt.
We're getting it off. You keep moving around.
Okay,
Stop
here,
moving
Mommy,
around.
is it stuck?
Yes, that's why I need
But
to.
is it attached?
Yes, it's attached to your back. I need
Honey,
to get it off.
honey.
It's not gonna hurt. I promise. Okay.
Hold on,
Hold on.
You're
Hold
okay.
on. Stay
Stop,
there, babe.
Stop,
Stay
stop,
there,
stop.
please.
Here, I'm gonna get your hair out of your way. You need more light.
I'm gonna go see.
Yeah, it's right here. See?
It's fun.
Mommy, do you like to do this?
Well, it looks kind of scary.
Why? It's
I-
fun.
Oh my gosh. Go slow, guys. Yes.
Mommy, it's fun.
Okay.
All done now.
This is what the kitchen's looking like. A little update on that.
It's gonna put my foot on.
Okay, careful, guys, please.
Get on, bud.
I need to seal the countertops with this, and it's like the food safe kind. So I need to do that, but I need to clean a little bit more because it's like really, really messy. You can't see it now because I've cleaned it a couple times already, but there's just so much dust. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not, but lots of dust everywhere. So I just need to like wipe everything down, and then like inside, I don't know if you guys can see on camera or not, but like everything got so dirty. And so I'm gonna need to come in here and just take everything out and clean and wash everything, and then vacuum and like wipe out all of the cabinets, because it's just all, like everything is just full of that dust. It got everywhere. Even though we took these out, just the house got so like messy and dusty that there's like fiberglass in here. So you can kind of see here how dusty it is, but I am so excited because you guys, the view that we have now with these windows is just so magical. Makes me really happy. Just feels very peaceful. It's like what my soul needs. So today I'm gonna clean all of this and all the cabinets and the drawers and everything. And my sink is finally working, my farmhouse sink. And this is gonna be for our water filter. So filtered water we can get through there. And then we have my little vintage inspired faucet, which I really wanted. And I got such good deals on all this stuff, you guys. I'll try to link it on my Amazon storefront. And then this is the little sprayer to, you know, spray to clean the sink. But yeah, very happy with that. And then once we seal these, they're having fun.
Mom, let's go faster.
Careful, guys.
Just come on, Mom. Let's go.
Okay, hang on, guys. I thought you guys were watching Pinocchio. Every day they watch the new Pinocchio. They love it. Anyway, I think once I seal these, they're gonna get darker, and then we have a microwave that's going up there, which is here. And then I'm going to fill all these holes. Let me see if I can show you. See all these like holes right here? Those all need to be like filled with putty and then sanded down. So it needs to be filled, and then it dries. And then once it dries, then we can sand it down. And then I'm gonna paint all of this in eggshell white. And it'll all be painted white up here. Then we're gonna do open shelving, which is gonna be basically these same butcher block tops in the same color. And we're just gonna cut them in half, or cut them so that it's just, you know, open shelves. And then we're gonna paint the bottom cabinets. We just haven't figured out what color we wanna paint them. So if you guys wanna help us choose a color, let us know what you guys think would be the best color for our kitchen. Travis is like very adamant about having white here. So I said, okay, no worries, I could do that. but he said he'll let you guys pick the bottom color cabinet. So, and then also the hardware. So I actually really like the hardware, but if you guys think it needs to be updated, hey, you guys, be sweet, please. Come on. Hold on. Hello everybody, I'm doing a little bit of laundry and today we're going to be doing a little clean with me. So my kitchen is almost done with renovations, but for the most part it's pretty much done. So I'm going to be cleaning all of that. It's a huge mess. And then I covered our couch with these big blankets to prevent like all the dust and drywall getting all over our couch. So I'm washing those now. And yeah, just gonna be cleaning up and doing some cleaning. So hopefully this gives you a little inspiration or boost of motivation to do a little bit of cleaning in your own house. Ponies got haircuts from Snow. So cute. But I'm cleaning up the mess. Usually I don't use chemicals to clean because my husband only allows me to use like vinegar, baking soda, and like lemon, but he's not home, so I'm kidding. He knows that I have these. They were actually left behind by the previous owner, so I'm using them up, and then once they're done, then I will go back to using all natural products. And I also usually use rags instead of like reusable rags that I would just throw in the wash instead of paper towels. But today we're doing things a little bit different, and that's okay, as long as the house is clean. And the reason, if you're wondering why my husband doesn't allow me to use traditional cleaning supplies, it's because they're actually really bad for you. So I understand why. And my husband's like ultra, what is the word, like ultra, I don't want to say crazy when it comes to like chemicals and like bad things in your food and all that, but he is, and I don't know what other word to use for it that's nicer. So feel free to leave more words to help broaden my vocabulary and also help with my brain fog in the comments, please. He's just very adamant about doing more natural things, and I think one of the big things or reasons why is because he was diagnosed with bladder cancer when he was like really young, like in his 20s, like his early 20s, which is very rare for people to be diagnosed with bladder cancer that young. The only thing that they could contribute to getting his cancer was environmental factors. That's what they told him. And so after that, he started this little journey, well, not little, his journey of like researching more into things that cause cancer. And I think he's pretty traumatized from that whole situation, which I don't blame him. I would be too if I got cancer and they were like, didn't know, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, so that's his way of like protecting his family, is us, you know, not having things that cause cancer around. So I get it. I know it sounds bad when I say my husband doesn't let me. I don't mean it to come out and sound that way. I just need to figure out better ways of wording things, is like what I need to learn to do. So I don't want people to think he's like, you know, a bad person. He's not a bad person at all. He's actually an amazing human, and I'm lucky to not only know him, but to have him as my husband. So anyway, I mean, also down to like toilet paper, Kleenex. This was again left by the previous owner, but even like Kleenex, like when you get down and start actually researching all of the things that are in our toilet paper, our feminine hygiene products, the feminine hygiene product, I have so many issues. You guys know, like I did IVF to have kids, and like I have really bad endometriosis. I have a ton of like reproductive problems, and I know for me, I stopped wearing tampons, and I only use cloth pads that I've made myself. I have a couple that I bought on Etsy and like on Amazon, but the ones I love the most are the ones I made because they're really good. So that is why I don't usually use cleaning products like this, like the traditional ones you find at the store. But I figure, you know, using them a couple times is not gonna kill us. Just got one of these scrubby brushes and a magic eraser. Squeaky clean now. Okay, I lied. I didn't index the mirror. I only need a little bit more. Okay. Now, if you were excited, like me, because this is all fresh and clean, let me take you somewhere. ×2. When you have a bigger house, and you're not living in an RV anymore, this is what this side of the sink looks like. This sink, all clean. This sink, not clean. We need to clean this. There are literally dirty dishes in here that I was cleaning in the bathroom sink because we didn't have a sink in the kitchen for a really long time, like almost 2 weeks. So I thought that was only gonna take 2 days. I was very wrong, so I get to clean this and all of that, but I'm just going to time lapse it for you guys, so here we go. Ta-da! That took forever. Kids are watching their angry turtles.
Angry turtle.
Angry turtles. Got our little indoor plants growing. Yeah. Let's put this laundry away. Here we go. By the way, this is our view from our bedroom. So pretty. I think I'm gonna do a chatty fold with me. So there's a lot to catch you guys up on, I feel like. So our kitchen renovation is almost complete. I think they're gonna be here like one more day. And yeah, I just figured I'd do like a super long clean with me video. I really like watching those videos, so I decided I'd make one today. Also, these are my cloth pads. I know they might be like really gross to some people, but I like swear by these. They've helped so much with like period pain. So recently, I think you guys probably saw in the vlog, Snow got bit by a tick, and naturally I freaked out because I have like really bad health anxiety. So like my mind goes to like, oh my gosh, she's gonna get Lyme disease. So I kind of panicked when I saw that there was like, it's like literally a nightmare come true, you know? Like I was just so worried about that happening, and then it happens. I'm sure she's gonna be totally fine. I'm sure she does not have Lyme disease from the tick that bit her, but we're gonna keep an eye on it. And because I think the ticks that carry Lyme are the deer ticks, which I think that's what bit her, but not all of them carry Lyme disease. So we'll just keep an eye on it and look out for that like bullseye rash, and you know, just monitor her and make sure she doesn't like feel sick. But I'm sure people that live out in the country get bit by ticks all the time, but we're from LA, so we're not used to that, and we panic when it happens, or at least I do. So now I have been like feeling all over the back of my neck, and like the kids, like checking the kids, because there was another tick on our blanket, like in the house, on the couch, and I was like, how in the world did that get there? Because I don't think that they could live very long inside, but apparently, I don't know if people are bringing them in, like the construction people, or if we're bringing them in, like, and don't realize it from outside when we go play in the woods and garden, you know, in the backyard. So I just have to be like a little bit more careful and like check each other for ticks. Never thought I would say that, but here we are. Also, my mom went on this like trip, this like boot camp thing for like weight loss and nutrition. I think it was like in Utah or something. Anyway, so she's been gone for that, and then she's at her LA house, and she's been at her LA house so much lately, and I'm like, dude, come home, like I miss you. I moved all the way to freaking Tennessee to like be out here with her, and like she's not even here. Anyway, so I'm a little bitter about that, but I'll get over it. What else is going on? Travis is working full time. I think I told you guys about that. I'm not allowed to like talk about what he's doing, but he's happy, so I'm happy. We're fighting a lot less. We're getting along a lot better because now I don't feel like the full financial like burden. Let me make sure this is actually recording. Oh yeah, good. I think I was just really like stressed out, having like the full financial like burden kind of on my shoulders. He's perfectly capable of working, and also like we have found now that I'm much better at like staying home with the kids than he is, and we both like agree on that. Anyway, yeah, so we're doing much better basically. Like he's working, he's not making a ton of money, but like I don't care, you know? It's just like the fact that like I'm not fully responsible financially for the family, which just makes me feel like I can take a deep breath and breathe a little bit more and just not feel so stressed out. And like it makes me appreciate him more like as a husband and a partner, because he's like helping contribute financially when he knows I was really stressed out about it. So yeah, it's going very well. I'm basically a stay-at-home working mom and I love it. So I think we're just much happier now, and we didn't realize, like I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like being like at home with the kids all day, like not being able to work. Like I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to work. That was one big thing. And then the other thing was, I don't know, it was just kind of scary, you know? I'm like, homeschooling the kids, like, hi, what are you doing, Sally? All right, hold on, the kids are taking a break from their movie, one sec. Anyone else's kids, like, so picky, like Snow is literally so picky, like I'll make her 3 different things. Or like she'll say she wants like a turkey sandwich. So like I'll make her a turkey sandwich, and then she's like, I don't want that. I'm like, dude, you just told me you wanted it, so I made it for you. I'm like, do you want a peanut butter and jelly? You know, like I'm trying to like, then she just doesn't want anything. I feel like that sometimes too though, where like, I'm hungry, but I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I think maybe that's like what's going on, but I put like a bunch of food and snacks and all kinds of stuff out there. It's like, and then the one thing she wants, like we don't have, you know, she's like, I want sushi. I'm like, babe, we don't have sushi here. Like, anyway, that's what's going on in our little neck of the woods. Our little garden is growing. I'm so excited for my garden. I think that's something I'm like really passionate about, and I get excited to like do that and like wake up and go outside and look to see like what's grown. And I don't know, it's just something that I really love and makes me happy. And it's also something really fun that like the kids can do with me. So And it's great for like homeschooling, you know, like we're able to learn a lot in the garden about homeschooling. I think it's important to like know where your food comes from, know how to grow your own food, you know, like a lot of things that we're not taught in like traditional school that are important things to just know, you know? I mean, like food is like a basic necessity, like on Maslow's like hierarchy of like basic needs is like food, water, and we're not taught like how, because we're just so like dependent on grocery stores and all these different things. But I just think it's good to know how to do it. Even if like when they grow up, they're like, I'm never gonna have a garden, I don't like it, like I don't want to grow my own food. That's fine, you don't have to. Do you go to the grocery store, boo-boo, you know what I mean? Go eat McDonald's and Taco Bell, whatever makes you happy. But I want you to at least have those skills, you know? I want to feel good about teaching them what I think and what actually factually is the most important things to know to survive in this world. So I know a lot of people are like, are you gonna send them to school? They're not gonna get socialized. I'm like, I don't care about my freaking kids getting socialized. I care about making them good humans that need to know like basic skills that are not taught in school, and the rest will come. And my kids are social, like don't like playing with other kids anyway. So, you know, we take them and they're around other kids all the time. They just want to play with each other. Like, I don't know, or their niece. Like, my kids are interesting little humans. So anyway, yeah, you don't send your kids to school to be social. Like you send them, I mean, maybe some people do, but like for me, like you would send kids to school to get like an education, right? For academics, like to learn and be taught by the teacher. My kids get distracted like very easily, just like I do. We do not learn well in a school setting, and that's just our family, you know? Families are different. Both, like our whole family is neurodivergent. So I was in special schools. Travis was held back in school. Like they're just like things that like, you know, your family like best, and you know, like what's best for your kids because you know them the best. And that's when like, you know, like what's best for your kids. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We can socialize our kids outside of school, outside of homeschool. And I just think they'll learn a lot better, you know, at home, which they already are. So anyway, little update on that. I'm gonna be doing like a homeschool. Chad just got home, so the kids are excited. Okay, maybe they're not excited. I might have to go out there. All right, hold on. All right, I just got these in the mail for the kids. They're so freaking good. They're like the healthy Starbursts that don't have like red 40 and all the nasty stuff in it. They're vegan, gluten-free, organic, non-GMO, colored with real fruit and vegetable juices. And if your kids are allergic to nuts, they make it in like a peanut and tree nut-free facility, which is pretty cool. So anyway, this is what they look like. Try to link them on my Amazon storefront in case you want to see like how much they are or whatever. Again, you don't have to buy from my storefront, but it just gives you an idea like what it is, who sells it. You can read reviews if you want on there. So that's helpful. And yeah, anyway, Trav's home, and the kids, I had gotten the kids like actual real candy at the store the other day, and it was a shit show. Like, I don't know if it affects other people's kids the way it affects my kids, but anything with red 40 or just like regular candy with like dyes, and I don't know if it's like the high fructose corn syrup, I don't know what it is, but they are monsters, like monsters when they eat that candy. And the other day, like we were going to my bonus dad's house, my mom's house on the lake. My mom's in California and traveling right now, but my bonus dad's there, so we went to go hang out with him and like go fishing with the kids. And I had got them like treats at the gas station. I'm trying to remember what I got them. I think it was like Sour Patch Kids and something else. They ate like probably more than they should have of it, but they were monsters the next day and that night. They were just like, had such bad attitudes. They were really grumpy. They were irritable. Behavior was just like really, really bad. So, and then I noticed like anytime they have that type of candy, it's just bad news for them. Let me know if that happens with your kids, because I don't know if my kids are just really sensitive to it, but if your kids are also sensitive, or you just like want to stay away from like harmful, bad stuff, you know, in the US, like a lot of the stuff that is allowed in our food and drinks and candy is like banned in other countries. It's so crazy, like how the US gets away with like all kinds of stuff that's like not good. So we've got reusable toilet paper, some rags for cleaning, cloth pads, my clothes, Snow's clothes, Trav's clothes. So I just kind of like fold them up like this, and then I start putting everything away. But yeah, so anyway, they were wanting candy and I was like, no. And then I finally, they were really good. They did a bunch of chores. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get them candy, but I'm gonna find something like really healthy for them. So I got them that. And then the other one they're called Giggles, the healthy Skittles basically. And again, I'll link it all on my storefront. But so I got them those 2 candies, and they're very excited because they've been asking about them literally every day. So Travis came home with the packages today and they got them, so now they're happy. Anyway, do you guys remember when I did reusable toilet paper? Some of you guys that are new are like, what the F? Here it is, my reusable toilet paper, because we had like a bidet, so we still have it. We don't have the bidets hooked up to these toilets, but once we get them, it's like the best thing ever, having a heated toilet seat. And the built-in bidets are like life-changing, and I miss them so much. And you just basically like spray yourself with water, and it makes you so much cleaner than if you were to just use like dry toilet paper that gets like stuck in your butt anyway. It's just gross to me. And it's also bleached and it's got bad stuff. You wouldn't believe like what is allowed and what they do to like our toilet paper, like all of that. And don't get me wrong, I use toilet paper when we go out, and we use toilet paper now, and we have for a long time since we moved in, because we don't have bidets on these toilets, but I don't like using it. I just know like the stuff that's in it, and it makes me grossed out. So it's way cleaner. It would be like washing yourself in the shower and then using a towel to dry yourself off. Like, ew, that's so gross. It's actually the other way around. It's way more gross, like using toilet paper, if you think about it. I did like full videos on this, by the way, so feel free to check those out if you'd like. Oh, I'm going to put all these clothes away. Okay, this is gonna be the longest video ever. I hope you guys like it. I know you guys said you wanted longer vlogs. I bought the Il Maquillage foundation. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? There's been so many freaking ads. I have gotten bombarded with ads from this makeup company, and after seeing it over and over and over again, you know that like psychology marketing for sales, like a lot of times people have to see something 7 times before they want to buy it, or hear about it 7 times, or see it 7 times before they actually buy it. Well, that worked for me with the foundation, because I needed a new foundation, and I noticed like in my get ready with me videos, the foundation is just like so not the right match, like skin match for me. And that's something that like they like swear by, is like, by the way, this is where I keep all my cloth pads. Most of these I've made, all of them. I used to sell cloth pads that I made, like handmade, on my Etsy shop, and bowl covers for like, instead of using like tin foil or saran wrap to like cover your plated food or like leftovers, I made bowl covers. I made all kinds of fun stuff on Etsy. Anyone that's been here for a while knows like I go through little phases. I've made like pressed flower necklaces, and I go through like these phases where I get like a boost of like creativity, and I want to like make something, and I make a bunch of it. And then I have so much that like I end up putting it on my Etsy shop to like be able to sell it to others, because it's really fun for me to make. And then I get like bored or tired of it, and I don't want to do it anymore. And so then I stop. Hey buddy, look at you. Do you want to come say hi?
Where does Dad go?
Where does what?
Dad.
He's obsessed with Spider-Man.
Dad.
Honey, he's not in here.
Where is he?
Maybe he's... Nope, that's Snowy. So I got the ad like a million times, and then I got something saying you can try it for free, and if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. You know how like Amazon has like try before you buy for like clothes or shoes or whatever? Sometimes I'll do it for clothes, where like you don't pay for it until you got it, you try it, and if you like it, then it charges your card. good job, buddy. But if you don't like it, you just send it back. So they had that with this foundation. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I got it, and their marketing is like on point because, oh my gosh, I bought it. They sent me an email letting me know like that it shipped. Then I got another email from someone on their team, their marketing team or something that's like a customer service person. They're like, hey, for some reason you try this, your foundation, when you get it and you don't like it, please email me so I can like, you know, fix whatever, send a new shade. Or they're just like business model, and whoever is like running their business, freaking killing it. Like that is like what a company should be like if you want to be successful, is to be like have amazing customer service. It's kind of like Amazon. I feel like Amazon's so successful because of how amazing their customer service is. If you don't like something, you know you can return it most of the time. By the way, this closet needs to clean with me next. Look at this. A lot of times I'll just like stick the clothes on the shelf and not actually like put them away. I gotta be careful with these clothes because I don't want these ticks getting in on my stuff. Anyway, so I ordered that stuff and I'll have to keep you posted on, because it's not sponsored. They didn't send it to me, and it's not like a gifted product or anything. It's just something that they sold me on, did a good job with their marketing, and I'm impressed. So I bought it. It's like $45 for their foundation. And then I got their concealer too, which was, I don't know how much the concealer was, but anyway, once I get it, I'll let you guys know what I think. Anyway, I'm just like putting all these clothes away. Story of my life. Anyone else feel like they're just constantly doing laundry and putting laundry away? I watched this one lady who was like, did like the cubby system, kind of like how I have with our kids, but like, she's like, we don't fold clothes. I was like, you're genius. I like folding clothes, so I don't know, something about it is therapeutic for me, so I do it. But like for her, she's like, I save so much time like not folding the clothes, and I just like throw it in. And the way that she was doing it, like it made sense, you know? Oh, I was like, good for you, girl. You figured it out, this whole laundry thing, you know? Anyway, all right, a couple more piles to go, and I will see you later.
You like my hair?
Maybe I go to a haircut.
Yeah.
Man, that doesn't fit.
I need to clean this kids' rooms next, but I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow because I am tired out, and it's getting dark. I've been cleaning all day. Again. So for his underwear, I try to put them all in like this cubby. Things kind of get switched around when they're in here. Actually, no, these are supposed to go in that cubby. Underwear, that way he knows where his underwear are. And then I try to make little like outfits. So like this is a set. So I'll put it like there for him. And then this is a set. So I'll try to like, you know, organize it. But then he comes in and disorganizes everything. But whatever. Not going to stress about it. And we need to clean her room.
Okay. Well, make sure.
Oh my goodness.
Daddy, make sure not to get scared.
You like clean one area of the house and then they destroy the other area, you know, mom life. Oh, I can't wait to have my microwave and my toaster back in my kitchen. Trying to like make food down there is not fun. There's one of our little homeschool boards. And our kitchen. I need to fill the holes, but this is what I need to clean right now, you guys. This is so bad. Like, look at this. In every drawer, I have to take out everything in here. So I'm in here cleaning out the cabinets, and they're just like so filthy and gross from the construction. I wish I would have known it was gonna get this messy. I would have totally got all this stuff out. But I was cleaning stuff out and I found this, which this is something called the Life Back. And the one emergency that if your child is choking and can't breathe, they have a certain amount of time before they go brain dead when they're not getting enough oxygen to the brain or blood flow and oxygen to the brain. that they can die. And so when I found that out, the amount of time that most paramedics or fire departments will get to your house is 7 minutes. That's like the average that I've heard. Where we live, no one's coming up here, and if they do, it's gonna take way longer than that. It takes 30 minutes just to get into town. Our local fire department doesn't even come here, as far as I'm aware. There's like a volunteer fire department. My point is even if you don't live out in the middle of nowhere like us, I would, if you have children, they make a children one, this one, and then an adult one. And this basically like is a vacuum to like suck out something if you choke. So obviously you take all the measures and doing Heimlich, depending on their age and their size. You know, if it's a baby or a newborn, you put them on their, look it all up, because obviously I'm not an expert. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing to do, but it's definitely something you want to learn, is to do CPR and also the Heimlich in case of emergency. Because again, those are things that even if you call 911, which you should, even if you live in the forest, always still call 911, but at least you could try to do stuff at home that could literally save someone's life or your kid's life. So I bought this. I will link it on my Amazon storefront. It's not a sponsor. I'm not affiliated in any way. I wanted to tell you about that as I was cleaning this out, because I saw it and I thought I should probably share this with you guys so that, God forbid, an emergency ever happens, you could have something, and also just gives you a nice sense of security, a little bit more, you know, able to help yourself when shit goes bad. So anyway, also I'm ashamed to say this, but I had this Dyson for many years and it stopped working, and I bought another one that was like the Bissell cordless, stickless, whatever vacuum, cordless stick vacuum. And then I was like, I need to do a no buy, because I've just been spending way too much money lately with trying to furnish a whole house and renovate a kitchen. Kitchens are like the most expensive thing other than bathrooms. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to see if I can fix my vacuum. And I'm ashamed to say this and embarrassed, because I just thought my vacuum was broken and I needed to buy a new one, but really it just needed to be cleaned, and I didn't know that. And it was this filter. So if anyone has the Dyson vacuum and it starts like pulsating and then shuts off and then turns back on, it might be that you need to clean the air filter, which is just this thing right here. Literally rinsed it with water until it ran clean, let it dry out, and then for overnight, stuck it back in. I also cleaned like this part and in here. I just like took the whole thing apart and cleaned it all out, and now it works like it's brand new again. So don't be an idiot like me and try to fix things before you buy something new. That was the lesson that I learned in this. So there you go. Also, I don't know if you know this about the, wow, that's like really, you can take off this big part and then just attach it to this so that you're able to do little spots like this. What do you mean?
Why I pit? What's that? Come on, come on, come on. Mommy, why I can't go with the car on my own, and why I can't wait on City's car, and why I can't drive alone? Why? Can you go on City's car, and can you go on and can we go with myself on the car?
Honey, no, you're not old enough to drive yet, baby. When you get older, then you can have your own car and you can drive alone. But until then, you gotta drive with mom and dad, because you're still too little to reach the pedals.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. But Mom, can you buy lollipops for me?
I sure can, buddy.
Please, Mommy, I want the rainbow treats. I want some lollipops.
Yeah, how do we ask?
Please.
That's right. Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
And can you say I want candy?
I want candy.
Good job. How do you say bathroom?
Bathroom.
How do you say I love you?
I love you.
How do you say you're thirsty?
Fruity.
How do you say hungry?
Hungry.
How do you say poop?
Poop.
How do you say milk?
Meow.
That's right. And we learned a new one today. Can I help you?
Can I help you?
Good job, honey. Okay, you can get a lollipop treat now. That's all for today's vlog for Clean With Me. I am going to do a little bit more work on the cabinets, and then I don't know, depending on how I'm feeling and how my back's doing, we'll see if how much more. I'll probably film another renovate my kitchen with me, because we need to put the sealer on the butcher block. I need to fill the holes, paint. There's still a lot more to be done. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check my Amazon storefront and Patreon if you want more exclusive videos. But yeah, really appreciate you. Sending you all my love and all my positive energy. Hope to see you in the next video. Mwah.